Hello, and welcome to another installment of Simulating a Player's Career. Today's video is on Barcelona's wonder kid, Pedri. As you know, with Barcelona's financial problems lately, Pedri might not stay at Barcelona too long, and it'd be interesting to see where he goes, and if he goes. And if he does move, where does he go? And how much for? If you're not familiar with this format, I will simulate to the end of this current season, and from there I will then skip ahead of time every 3 seasons until that player retires. And we will find out all the stats on how much goals, assists, and all sorts, or they just retire from football in general. But we will find out in this video, and we will find out right now. So here we are at the end of the season. It's the 5th of June 2022. Pedri is 19 years old. He's earning £105,000 per week until 2026, so he's got another 4 years left on his contract. Currently worth between 56 million and 169 million pounds. And his attributes look really good. You can tell he's a wonder kid. His work rate is really good at 15, and that could only get better probably. His strength could do with some work. It's only at 10 at the moment, but his technical attributes are amazing. So dribbling 18, first touch 18, passing 17, technique 17. For a 19-year-old, his career is going to go amazingly. If I have to put a prediction, he will win some trophies. So let's find out how well he's done this season. So he's played 36 games, 10 goals, 9 assists, 3 player of the matches with a 7.25 rating. That's a really solid season for a 19-year-old. Played pretty much every game in the La Liga. Let's check out the full reports of his season. So he played 4 games in the Europa Cup and scored 2 goals. And he got a 7.10 rating there. He started 35 games in La Liga and 1 off the bench. And as you already know, 10 goals, 9 assists. 3 games in the Spanish Cup, 2 games in the Spanish Super Cup, and then played 4 games for Spain in the World Cup European qualifiers, and 1 game in the European International League for Spain as well. So he's played a lot of games this season. He's really working on his development. So where have they been playing him though? Let's have a look. So they've mostly been playing him as a midfielder, a central midfielder. 43 games as a central midfielder with 12 goals, 8 assists, with a 7.19 rating. Then 6 times as a right winger with 5 goals, 1 assist and a 7.72 rating. He also played there 4 times in international and 5 times in central midfield. So let's have a look at his milestones this season. He was named Spain's seasonal best 11. They won the Super Cup. First international goal against Croatia this season. He was in 2021 to 2022 next gen. I think that means he's the number 1 in it. Yeah, he was the number 1 in the next gen of the world. Look at that, 41 appearances, 17 goals, 7 assists with a 7.26 rating. Comparing that to Nuno Mendes, yeah, that's crazy numbers. So going back to his milestones, he was also named in Barcelona's seasonal best 11. So he's had a really great season. And it can only get better. We know he's got another 4 years on his contract. He's here till 2026. However, it does tell us right here that he's got a release clause of 127 million. It'll be interesting to see if any club is willing to activate that release clause in the next 3 years. Otherwise, he's most likely to be still at Barcelona. He might have a new contract maybe. He's got £105,000 a week. Let's see if that increases in the next 3 years. And we're going to find out very shortly. Holy cow. The first thing I've noticed since looking at this profile is the amount he's earning now compared to 3 seasons ago. It was just over 100,000, wasn't it, before? And now he is on 400. 400. I repeat. £425,000 per week until 2027. And he's now their star player. and looking at his attributes, he's definitely their star player. There's a lot of green on his attributes for a 22-year-old. So let's just get down to it. Let's check his history. So let's go where we left off. He's played 36 games, 13 goals, 11 assists, 3 player of the matches with a 7.32 rating. In 2023, he played 30 games, 11 goals, 10 assists, 4 player of the matches with a 7.33 rating. And then this latest season, he played 34 games with 7 goals, 11 assists, 5 player of the matches with a 7.33 rating again. So the very solid stats in the last 3 years. He's been playing equally well and can only get better. He's only 22 years old. He's got at least another 12 years left in him, I would imagine. So let's check his reports for this season. As we know, he's played 34 games in this season. 3 games in the Spanish Cup, 2 games in the Spanish Super Cup, 3 games in the World Cup qualifier, 3 games in the European International League, and 2 off the bench, then 3 in the European International League division as well. His passes this season, he's made 2,466 passes, and 2,176 of them succeeded, with an 88% success rate. That is quite impressive. So where have they been playing now? Are they still playing him as a midfielder? They're still playing him as a midfielder, but they have played him in multiple places this season as well. So 39 games as a central midfielder, but 6 games as a right winger and 4 games as a left winger. Equally doing well in any position they put him in. I never noticed till now, but it says he's reasonable as his left foot, but very strong on his right foot, and he's clearly showing it. What were his milestones this season? Or last 3 seasons, in fact. Oh Jesus, here we go. So in 2023, they won the Champions League. That's a great start for what would have been a 20-year-old, right? Then he was seasonal best 11. They won the Super Cup as well. He was in the World Under-21 Footballer of the Year, World Player of the Year runner-up, World Footballer of the Year runner-up, and World Golden Ball runner-up as well. In 2024, he was just the seasonal best 11 and the seasonal best 11 for Barcelona. They didn't win any trophies in 2024. I don't know what happened there. And then this season, they only won the Super Cup. Was he in any competitions? So in 2024, he was in the Olympic Games 3rd place. Then they won the Euros with Spain in 2024. So there we have it. A 22-year-old Pedri is doing really well. He's having solid seasons. He's winning trophies. And now he will next be a 25-year-old in 2028. I'll be intrigued to see if he stays, because he's got 2 years left on this contract. Will he stay at Barcelona? I've got a feeling he might. I reckon he's going to be one of these guys that's going to stay till pretty much the end. Not many teams have the wage structure to pay $425,000. The only teams that he could possibly go to are PSG or Man City. Maybe Chelsea as well. Who knows? But we'll find out in the next section, which is going to be in the next 5 seconds for you, but quite a while for me. See you shortly. I take back everything I just said. He's now 25 years old and he's joined Chelsea. I thought there might be a slight chance he goes to Chelsea, but I generally thought he would have stayed at Barcelona. So now he's at Chelsea and he's earning $300,000 a week. So he's losing £125,000 a week in wages. He's took a pay cut. Still great wages, don't get me wrong, but he's took a pay cut to join Chelsea. Maybe he wanted more competition in the league. Who knows? But his stats look up there still. Looking at his attributes, I can't see anything that's drastically changed. The only one that glaringly I can see is strength. It's gone up, possibly 2, but all the rest seem pretty good. Then again, he's 25 years old. He's in his peak now. He's not even in his peak yet. Barely in his prime. So what happened in the last 3 seasons with Pedri? Let's have a look. So he did stay with Barcelona for 1 more season. He played all the league games. So he played 38 games, scored 15 goals, 9 assists, and 4 player of the matches with a 7.31 rating. For a midfielder to get 15 goals, that's incredible. And then it only gets better once he transfers to Chelsea for £73 million. He joins the Premier League and plays 33 games in his first season, 13 goals, 12 assists, 3 player of the matches with a 7.34 rating. That's a solid season in the Premier League. And then his most recent season with Chelsea here, 35 appearances, 16 goals, got even better, 10 assists, 4 player of the matches with a 7.42 rating. Big numbers for a midfielder who's definitely in his prime at this rate. He's scoring goals left, right and centre. But let's look at this in more detail. Let's go to his reports first. So yeah, he played 31 games, or he started 31 games, should I say, and 4 off the bench, with 16 goals and 10 assists, as we know. He played 4 games in the FA Cup, but 3 came off the bench, and he scored 2 goals there as well. Only played 1 game in the Carabao Cup. Maybe they got defeated in that game. He played 1 game in the Champions League. I don't know how that happened, but was that a qualifier? How did he not play the other 4 or 5 games? Unless he was injured, who knows? And then he played 6 games in the European Championship qualifying for Spain and scored 2 goals there as well. Looking at his passing stats here, he's doing less passing for Chelsea. He's only passing 1,800 passes with 1,542 succeeded. So an 85% success rate. He's getting more tackles in, though, at Chelsea. 51 tackles with a 43-1, 84% success rate, only missing 8 tackles. Then his shots are a bit average. Done a lot of shots, 117 shots, but only 56 on target so far this season. Now, where are Chelsea playing him? Because they might be playing a different system to Barcelona. And yeah, they're playing him as an attacking midfielder now. And he's played there for 45 games. Only 5 games now at midfield. Still got 2 goals though. But 21 of his goals came from attacking midfielder. Although it says here he played left wing and right wing, but that was only internationally. But he still got decent ratings there. So he played 2 games as left wing, 2 goals, 1 assist and an 8.05 rating. So let's have a look at his milestones for the last 2 seasons at Chelsea. Oh, sorry. Right, let's go to his last season with Barcelona in 2026. He won the World Cup with Spain that season. He was Barcelona's best season 11 again. They never won a trophy that season. But as soon as he joined Chelsea, they won the Community Shield. So he won a trophy as soon as he arrived at Chelsea. It's not a bad thing to do. Then in 2027, he won the Carabao Cup. Was the best 11 for Spain, best 11 for Chelsea, best player in Europe runner-up that season, and goal 50 runner-up that season as well. Then this most recent season, he won the Premier League. He won the Premier League and then got best 11 for Chelsea, inducted into the Chelsea overall best 11, and also best 11 for Spain like every other year. So he's had a solid 3 seasons. He's won the Premier League and a Carabao Cup. All he needs now is an FA Cup and a Champions League, and he's done it all with Chelsea. Can he do it in the next 3 years? Possibly. We'll have to just find out.